This is Miss Finn from the Literacy Lab. Today we are going to be reading Binky the Space Cat by Ashley Spires. Binky the Space Cat. Plop! It finally came in the mail. Yoink! He had been waiting for weeks. Squeak! Click! Something this important required complete privacy. Tink! Rip! Dear Binky, we are pleased to announce that you are now Space Cat qualified. Enclosed is all the information you need to pursue an exciting life in space travel. The following documents are for Space Cat eyes only and deal with super top secret classified information. First, regulations clearly state that anyone caught unlawfully reading super top secret information may be subject to hissing and scratching. Sincerely, Sergeant Fluffy Vandermeer. Binky is a space cat. This is Binky's official Space Cat badge. Unlike your average cat, he has a purpose. Whoosh! His mission is to one day blast off into outer space. To explore unknown places, beep bop, and to battle alien creatures. Meow! Pow! Actually, Binky hasn't ever been outside. He lives here in this space station, entirely surrounded by outer space. That's why, until now, he has had to stay inside. Outer space isn't safe for an ordinary cat. If Binky went outside without proper preparation, he wouldn't be able to breathe. Meow? Outer space tends not to have oxygen. And he would float away. Meow? Meow! Meow! Outer space is almost always gravity-free. Binky lives with one big human, one small human, and his mousy Ted. Binky loves his humans. He takes extremely good care of them. He greets them at the door. Whoa! He helps around the house. Binky, out of there! He gives them massages. Ow, ow, ow! He sings them to sleep. Purr. And most importantly, he protects them from aliens. Zzz. In return, Binky's humans feed him well, maybe too well, and give him cuddles. He makes a mental note to send them a postcard from outer space. Dear humans, I am in outer space. I miss you both. Watch out for aliens. Love, Binky. Big and small humans, 42 Sentinel Parkway, Spasm. When Binky first arrived at 42 Sentinel Parkway, he was just a kitten. Come on out, Binky. Come meet your new mousie. Meow. Meow. Purr. Despite his young age, he quickly realized that aliens were everywhere. He could tell there were aliens because they could fly. Even kittens know that only aliens can fly. Binky tried to fly once. Whoosh! Meow! Splat! It hurt. Binky also noticed that his humans kept referring to the aliens as bugs. A bug! Ew, bugs. Another bug! Like any curious kitten, Binky decided to do some research. Scritch scratch. Alien qualities. Can fly, have big eyes, steal your food, lay eggs, technologically advanced species who have mastered space travel. Bug qualities. Can fly, have big eyes, steal your food, lay eggs, eat poop. Binky drew three conclusions. 1. Obviously, bugs and aliens are the same thing. 2. Too bad humans aren't smart enough to figure this out. They have a very small brain and an even smaller brain. 3. That must be why they need a cat around. Binky had no idea what to do about the alien problem. He was just a kitten after all. He tried a few things, but nothing worked. Then, one day, he found something at the bottom of his kitty food bag. Want to stop aliens? Then become a space cat today! From that moment on, Binky was determined to be a space cat. Binky's humans had no idea that he is now a real space cat. Who's the cutest kitty? Protecting them from alien domination. As mentioned earlier, they aren't very bright. It's imperative that his identity remain a secret. If one of the alien spies were to find out who he really is, the aliens could mount an attack that even Binky, an official certified space cat, couldn't defeat. And then what? He and his humans would be enslaved by the flying menaces and forced to do horrible things, like eat vegetables, or stay in the same room as the vacuum, or leave the kitty litter box unscooped. It's almost too terrible to imagine. In order to prevent this kind of alien invasion, Binky patrols the perimeter. He eliminates the aliens who are daring enough to sneak into his space station. One of the basic rules of being a space cat is to constantly train against alien attacks. Binky trains very hard. This is a pretend alien. Kapow! He can outmaneuver, outrun, and outsmart any alien creature that he comes across. Well, almost every alien. He deals with alien invaders quickly and thoroughly. The really crunchy ones give him space gas. Zoom! Binky knows that in order to space travel, you need a rocket ship. Or, at the very least, an airtight astronaut suit. He has seen his humans put on their special spacesuits whenever they go out. Bye, Binky. See you soon. Love you, Binky. Binky worries about his humans, out there all alone, with no space cat to protect them. One day, he tried on some of their space gear, hoping he could go with them. Trip. Meow! Crash! It didn't work. Since he doesn't have a spacesuit, Binky has no choice but to build his own rocket ship. Fortunately, detailed rocket ship blueprints are included with every Space Cat introductory package. You're a space cat. Now what? Chapter 3: How to build a rocket ship with things you can steal from your humans. During the day, or during the night, whenever Binky can slip away unnoticed, he gets to work building his rocket ship. Top secret. No humans and definitely no aliens. Some parts are easier to find than others, but Binky manages to collect all the necessary components. Tucked away in his litter box, Binky prepares for his mission. His ship is coming together nicely, but he has to be careful. The enemy is always watching. It's time for Binky to ready himself for space travel. He uses the flight simulator, meow, the G-force replicator, and the zero gravity chamber, meow, thump, thump. Disclaimer: Binky is a trained space cat. Cats and humans should never go in the dryer, ever. Space travel training is not easy. It frequently leads to hairballs. And so Binky trains and builds and fights and cuddles and trains and builds and washes and fights and builds and naps and trains until finally one day his rocket ship is complete! With a little rocket fuel, some space snacks, his space helmet, and his trusty co-pilot, Binky is finally ready for outer space. When he is all strapped in, Binky the Space Cat starts the countdown to blast off. Countdown initiated. 5. Binky is all packed and ready to go on the adventure of a lifetime. Yet Binky feels like something is missing. 4. He's sure he has packed everything, but then he realizes something very important is not on his list. The most important thing of all. 3. His humans! 2. Zoom! If he leaves without them, then who will protect his humans from alien invaders? Binky, help us! What kind of a space cat would he be if he left them behind? Binky knows there's only one thing to do. One! Whoosh! All of Binky's dreams of outer space adventure have disappeared out the window. No more exploring new worlds. No more alien space chases. No more Binky, space cat extraordinaire. Binky! Help! Ah! Thank goodness you were here, Binky. Clearly, Binky made the right choice. Come here, brave kitty. His humans are utterly helpless without him. Plus, who would give him cuddles way out in outer space? Binky has learned something very important. Next time, build a bigger rocket ship. I hope you enjoyed our story about Binky the Space Cat. Come back soon for more comic books.